Some of the best weapons in Assassin's Creed Shadows usually come at higher levels, from either playing through the main story or veering off to other side quests, taking on various clans. Things can get very difficult, being that enemies at that level can one-shot you instantly. But there are ways to get these weapons. I even got this level 50 𝐜𝐚𝐽 from the Silver Smuggler's questline at 𝐜𝐚𝐽 Fort north of the map. He was tough, but it was pretty easy for me to get through him, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But attaining a higher level weapon than your current level does not actually lock you out of that engraving, which means you can use any engraving in the game despite your level. Quick update. Some people were saying that the bleed plus poison combo on one weapon using 𝐜𝐴, known as the Bloodletter, was nerfed, and now when trying to engrave all melee is poison affliction onto that Bloodletter, it basically changes the affliction to only poison while getting rid of the bleed. Well, it's still the same for me. I don't know that if I change it then the nerf will take effect, but that's one of the methods I use to take on higher level enemies. This makes it a cakewalk, but for some of you who it's been nerfed and it doesn't work anymore, we need to find other methods to become OP. Well, I have just a thing. I thought the 𝐶𝐻 was strong with its insta-kill engraving, but what if I told you there's a method to make it even stronger? This is one of the best engraving combos in the game, and you have to try it as soon as possible. It's also not one of the combos that will likely get patched like the others, so you can keep it for the long haul and it will always come through for you. The combination with the 𝐶𝐻 I'm referring to is the long katana known as the Flowing Piece. You can get this by killing all of the targets in the 𝐿 side quest, and most likely you won't be on level if you do this. That's normally how the side quests work, but the engraving automatically removes 1 health segment after breaking enemy armor. When combined with 𝐶𝐻's insta-kill on bleeding target on or below 2 health segments, this just doesn't seem fair. The insta-kill will be even faster than it already is, because the amount of damage you can deal combined with the bleed will work so effectively every time. This will especially work well on higher level enemies. There's a few strategies you can use. If you want to only use the 𝐶𝐻 katana, that's fine, but I always make sure if I'm doing that to use the protector's armor and headpiece to parry all unblockable attacks while dishing out 50% damage with the helmet. This way you have only one goal: timing your parry while dishing out as much damage as possible. Once their health segments are 2 or below, they're done. But if you want to just destroy their armor immediately, then use the 𝐜𝐚𝐽 as your secondary. Use backbreaker and ground attacks to soften them up. By the way, this is the 𝐜𝐚𝐽 I spoke of earlier that grants affliction buildup on block. Combine this with any other engraving and it will be amazing. I particularly love bleed, so the Tail Smasher was a perfect 𝐜𝐚𝐽 to pair with it. 𝐜𝐚𝐽 is an acquired taste, honestly, as it doesn't really fall into the Assassin's Creed type combat, but I like it. That's pretty much it for this video, and I hope these tips helped you out. Please share down below any other techniques you've used to take on higher level enemies. I'll see you in the next one. Be right out.